Okay, there's some nice looking textures here in a well composed image. Um, I would kind of rethink the composition of the image. It's just odd to have the character cut off like that. And also, typically you want to, I mean, you can put characters dead center, but typically you want to put them on a third line, um, left and right. And sort of same for here, and then maybe you don't want such a flat background and just so perfectly centered. Maybe try to put things at a more interesting angle. So play with the camera angles. You mentioned cleaning up your uh, desktop and stuff. When I open it, these textures didn't link, and the reason they didn't link is that they are on your desktop. Now it may link when you first open it, but for me, because the project is set to the project folder, I have to manually relink these to get that all to work. Um, yeah, the ground's looking good, and you probably want to convert those into polygons because I think they're still. Are those polygons? Oh, they're polygons already. Okay, great. Um, yeah, this is looking a bit kind of too perfect in a sense. It doesn't look like it was dug out. It looks like it was looks like a sort of manufactured shape. So you might want to put more detail in here to make it look like there's, it was shoveled out and more consistencies and stuff like that. Um, and then you might want to consider putting it gets a little stretched here. Oh, it gets very stretched there. Um, it's not as bad when it's in smooth mode, but it's pretty bad. Just want to check something on the UV map real quick out of curiosity. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's I don't think those are proportional. I mean, yeah, they spread out here, but I wonder what would happen if you just tried just unfolding the whole thing, if it would spread those out for you. It does a little bit, and oops. Yeah, that's already better. And how is that here? It's a little better. Yeah, so all I did is unfold and it spread these out some. I mean, there's still probably, if we did color feedback, we'd probably see, that doesn't look too bad. I mean, you can see that, this is a little compressed and that's a little stretched, but not too much. So I think that's worth doing. Um, yeah, basically, I think it's the right idea for an environment. Looking really good. Nice work on the textures. You might want to, one thing that's nice to add, I mean, you sort of have some foreground objects here, but think about adding some, additional ones. So like, for example, something like that, who knows, maybe another one, just duplicating these. But obviously, maybe you want to rotate them around so they look different. And let's look at the resolution gate and, you know, maybe you want to, I guess we're running out of space there a little bit, but to me that's a somewhat more interesting composition now. To have some foreground objects helps give the scene some depth. Um, the characters on a third. I like it. Oh, that's even better. Characters on a third line here. There's some kind of weight and balance in the composition of the image. So consider playing with some of those things.